In the small and dusty town of Riverside, where the wind always carried sand into people's homes, lived a poor woman named Mara. Riverside was not a rich town. The roads were dry and cracked. Most houses were built from old wood and metal sheets. When the sun was hot, the town felt like fire. When rain came, the streets turned to mud. Mara's house stood at the far edge of town, close to a dry riverbed. It leaned slightly to one side. The roof had holes. The door made noise every time it opened. Inside the house, there was one small bed, one broken chair, one cooking pot, one thin blanket. That was all. Mara lived there with her only son, Leo, who was 8 years old. Every morning before the sun rose, Mara woke up. She washed her face with cold water from a plastic bucket. She tied her hair with an old ribbon that had lost its color. She checked her basket of vegetables carefully. Tomatoes, onions, peppers. Not many, not fresh, but enough to try. Leo sat on the floor rubbing his eyes. "Mom," he said quietly, "will I eat lunch today at school?" Mara stopped what she was doing. For a few seconds, she said nothing. Then she forced a smile. "Yes, my son. God will provide." But inside her heart, fear whispered. Some days, people bought from her. Some days, no one did. If she sold nothing, there was no food. She bent down and kissed Leo's forehead. "Be brave today," she said. "Learn well." Leo nodded. Mara picked up her basket and stepped outside. She walked toward the market, her feet tired even before the day began. Yet, one thing never left her heart. Being poor did not mean being heartless. That morning, the wind was strong. Dust moved across the road like smoke. As Mara walked past the old bus stop, she noticed something unusual. An old woman was sitting on the ground near a broken bench. She looked very weak. Her clothes were torn and dirty. Her hair was white and tangled. Her skin looked dry and thin. She held a small bag tightly to her chest. The old woman tried to stand. Her knees shook. Her hands reached for the bench. But her legs failed her. She fell back to the ground. People passed her. A man shouted, "Get out of the way." A woman pulled her child closer. "Don't look at her," she said. Another man kicked the old woman's bag aside. Mara felt something twist in her chest. She stopped walking. She looked at the people. Then she ran toward the old woman. "Please, stop." Mara said loudly, "She is not trash." The man laughed. "She smells like the street," he said. Mara looked at him with fire in her eyes. "So does pain," she said. "And pain belongs to humans." She knelt beside the old woman. "Grandma," she said gently, "are you okay?" The old woman lifted her eyes slowly. They were tired eyes full of long years and long walking. "I am hungry," the old woman whispered. "I have not eaten since yesterday morning." Mara opened her basket. Inside was bread and a small bottle of water. Her hands stopped moving. That bread was Leo's lunch. She imagined her son sitting in school with an empty stomach. Her fingers shook. She looked at the old woman again. Thin arms, dry lips, shaking hands. Slowly, she took the bread out. "Eat," she said. The old woman stared at it like it was gold. She ate slowly. Crumbs fell on her clothes. Tears fell on the bread. "My name is Evelyn," she said after a while. "I came to this town to find my son." "Where is he?" Mara asked. "He left years ago," Evelyn said. "He is rich now. I only know his name." "What is his name?" Mara asked. "Daniel Hart." Mara did not know the name. To her, it was just a name. She only saw a hungry mother. "You cannot sleep on the road," Mara said. "Come with me." Evelyn hesitated. "You don't know me," she said. Mara smiled. "I know hunger," she replied. "And that is enough." Mara's house was small. When Evelyn entered, she stopped and looked around. The walls were cracked. The floor was dusty. The roof had holes. "This house is poor," Evelyn said softly, "but it feels warm." Mara cooked soup using the last vegetables. She poured more into Evelyn's bowl. "You should eat first," Mara said. That night, rain began to fall. Thunder shook the walls. Water dropped from the roof. Drip, drip, drip. Mara placed bowls under the leaks. Leo held her arm. "I'm scared, Mom." Mara hugged him. "It will pass." Evelyn watched them quietly. "You gave me your bread," she said. "Now rain takes you home." Mara smiled weakly. "Rain will stop," she said, "but kindness should not." Suddenly, Evelyn's body shook. She collapsed onto the floor. She struggled to breathe. Mara screamed for help. Neighbors came. "She is dirty," one said. "She will stain us." Mara lifted Evelyn onto her back. "My back can carry pain," she said, "but my heart cannot ignore it." At the hospital, the nurse blocked them. "You need money before treatment." Mara opened her pocket. Only a few coins fell out. "That is all I have," she said. The nurse shook her head. "Take her away." Mara dropped to her knees. "Please," she begged. "She will die." A doctor heard her crying. He looked at Evelyn. He looked at Mara's tears. "Bring her in," he said quietly. That night, Evelyn whispered, "My son's name is Daniel Hart. He owns a big company." Mara searched the name. Tall buildings, big cars, crowds of people. "He is rich," Mara said. "But he does not know I am alive," Evelyn said. Mara sent a message. "Your mother is alive. She is in Riverside Hospital." 1 day passed. No reply. 2 days passed. Still no reply. Evelyn became weaker. Mara held her hand. "Please don't die," she whispered. On the 3rd day, black cars stopped outside the hospital. Men in suits walked in. A tall man rushed inside. "Mother." They hugged and cried. Then he turned to Mara. "Who are you?" he asked. "I helped her," Mara said. "How do I know you are not lying?" "People lie for money." Mara's heart broke. "I did not know she was rich," she said. "I only knew she was hungry." Evelyn spoke weakly. "She fed me. She gave me her bed. She carried me when others refused." Daniel fell to his knees. "I am sorry," he said. Daniel went to Mara's house. He saw the broken roof, the empty pot, Leo's torn shoes. "Come with me," he said. Mara asked, "If I come, will I still be myself?" Daniel said, "You will help others with me." Mara opened a soup kitchen. She fed the poor. She taught Leo kindness. Mara said, "I helped a hungry woman, not a billionaire's mother." Kindness does not wait for reward. You never know who you are helping, but kindness always finds its way back.